Welcome to this week's episode of Campbell and Jones Meet the Monsters, the podcast where we chart the cinematic legacy of the classic monsters. I'm John Campbell. With me, as always, Brendan Jones.
John, I'm not feeling my best.
Yep.
But I'm gonna soldier on with this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I did inform you that it's not COVID.
Right.
Turns out, after swabbing,
Yep.
after doing the swirling and the dropping, and what's weird is the little test result came back and it said not COVID, but it was apparently an Asylum film. And it said, and my doctor has now told me, and I have to pass this on to you. I may as well say it while we've got listeners, but
yes,
I am no longer allowed to watch anything that is made by Asylum.
For your own health and for everyone's health. And actually, this is something we were talking. This is the first Asylum movie we've come across on the show, and I will say, you and I were talking about this last night, and you were saying like, "Oh God," because I didn't know that. I just searched. Most of the research for this show is literally typing in to Google a year and then mummy movie. So,
Yeah.
so I didn't, but I did look up last night. I on Wikipedia, if you go to Asylum's Wikipedia page, they have a list of all the films that they have produced. And I will say it's not even a thing we have to avoid. They really don't make very many movies with the classic monsters.
Yeah, I don't think that's usually their bag.
Because they're usually cashing in on, they're the mockbuster studio, as people
exactly.
say. So usually they're making Top Gunner, which is a real title of one of their movies.
God. What is this Dennis Quaid thing that's like Top Fighter Pilot, but its logo looks exactly like Top Gun?
Is this a Dennis Quaid thing? I don't know if for Dennis Quaid. Oh boy, that's bad.
Yeah,
that guy's career is a little all over the place right now.
It is. The man's still an amazing actor, but I think he's taking whatever he gets.
Yeah. Is that on A Wing and a Prayer?
No, literally, it's called like Top Fighter Pilot. It might even be like a reality thing.
Oh, that could be. I don't know anything about that. Anyway, I don't know. But now
it's called Top Combat Pilot.
I see that. It is. It's a reality show.
Great.
Yeah. The show will offer an intimate glimpse. Okay, this is not that bad. This is actually about it's a document. It's not a reality. It's a documentary series about the real Top Gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I saw it and it was like, what a rip-off logo.
Okay.
And
but it's purposeful. I mean, it actually is connected to the real Top Gun. So.
Wow.
Yeah, which is technically actually called the Weapons and Tactics Instruction.
All right.
They just dubbed it Top Gun.
You had to show that off. Whatever, man.
Well, you gotta watch. If you watch the movie, it says it at the beginning. You get the whole history of what the thing is, but pilots call it Top Gun. All right.
Okay.
But anyway, yes. By the way, Eric Roberts, the star of Top Gunner, of course.
Oh, of course.
I believe he's appeared in many an Asylum picture.
No, I would not doubt it.
We actually banned Asylum movies over on the Action Shelf when I was doing that at a certain point because they are mind numb. Like real. We watch a lot of bad stuff on here, but they're bad, of course, and I think we've probably seen objectively worse, but they are like brain draining.
Well, here's the thing about this one that we're about to start talking about is that it the thing that I did sort of get the Asylum vibe literally from the poster, but when it started and I'm like, yeah, there it is, it's Asylum. The thing that drives me crazy about them, and we've talked about this before, is that it's not that they're knowingly making parodies. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
But in a lot of cases, there's a thing you can tell where they are knowing, like Trauma, are knowingly making bad movies, and we don't care to make a better film, and that pisses me off. I'd much rather watch someone who was trying to make a good movie and they failed, and then I can at least credit them with passion or whatever.
Well, and I think
these are so cynically churned out that it's gross.
You're telling me Battle Star Wars is not very good?
There's something called Battle Star Wars.
Battle Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or how
Well,
about
there's a special place in hell for Asylum.
You know what? You know I love those Fast and the Furious movies, but will I love as much the Fast and the Fierce?
God. They are literally just banking on people at red boxes who are in a hurry.
Yeah, making a mistake. We talked about that over on the Action Shelf. That's our theory, is they are counting on people just not closely reading. It's like, too late, already got that $1.
That is so horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I will continue to pepper in this conversation with titles of other mockbusters.
Oh, no,
just
please.
For the fun of it, because I have the list up here.
Well, they're the ones that did Transmorphers. Right?
There's a whole bunch of Transmorphers movies, yeah, which is...
I saw one of them, I mean, on purpose.
Yep.
It wasn't that but I was like, Jesus
Well,
Lord.
I would say they're big... their big things are either the mockbusters like that, where it's like what they call the mockbusters, or it's the something versus something. Yeah, Robo-Gator versus Crocosaurus or what, that kind of stuff.
And they'll have made already a Robo-Gator and a Crocosaurus, and then they're like, and now we'll just pit them against each other.
They had the best of both worlds this last year, where instead of Cocaine Bear, they did have Meth Gator.
Meth Gator! Which was my nickname in high school. It's kind of nice that came back.
It's just like, is this a biopic about me?
Oh my God. I was confused.
How did I not know? Yes, this is Legion of the Dead, though. And this is, I would say, 2005. This is somewhat early days for them. They technically started in 2001, but then their output has just increased exponentially year to year to year.
I would almost think that this was something that was not made under their umbrella and something they acquired. It doesn't necessarily, since it's early days,
well, you know
it
what?
looks like something they probably could have gotten cheap.
Any theory is valid because there's no trivia about the making of this thing at all. Nobody bothered to document this film in the least. The only thing I can tell you is it did cost $500,000, which, as cheap as it looks, still astounds me.
It's all up there on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? What, like, 100,000 went to Boxleitner, right? Like,
right.
Because that's the big thing. They are really. I mean, if you look at the poster for this, which we should talk about, the absolutely horrible posters being generous, DVD art.
Yep. And by the way, completely misleading on both title and poster art.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with really any of the imagery in the movie beyond kind of this closest mummy to us sort of looks like the mummies that are like the drone mummies that are in the movie. Yeah. But prominently, the two names above title are Bruce Boxleitner and Zach Galligan. And they
are in it.
Their combined screen time, probably about 15 minutes, though.
Jesus.
I mean, it's incredible how... and both of them obviously carry the cachet with this audience who are looking for sci-fi or horror. You have Tron or Captain Sheridan, or if you're, an old school TV fan like me, Scarecrow. But, and then Zach Galligan, of course, star of Gremlins.
Right.
And I will say, Boxleitner, of course, is the best actor in this movie. For the 4 scenes that he's in, but you're like,
the 4 scenes in where he's in doing, and I have always liked him.
I love Boxleitner. I was going to say this. Is there a signed photo of Boxleitner in my apartment? Yes, it's in my entryway. So yes, I love Boxleitner.
But the thing is, he's not, I will say, the most flexible of actors.
No.
He delivers a certain thing very well, which is essentially an Ivy League hero. Mm-hmm. He's very good as that waspy kind of hero. When given good material, like the majority of Babylon 5, that guy can act up a storm.
Well, but the thing I think... Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was about... Yeah, you don't cut off my butt. Please, John. Don't cut off my butt.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
But I would not myself cast him as a cowboyish sheriff.
Lord, no.
So even though he's actually awake in this movie and appeared for his 5 to 8 minutes.
That's what I was going to say is, like, there's just I agree, he is miscast.
Yeah, he
carries a baseline charisma and watchability that no one else in the movie has. I will say, including Mr. Galligan.
Right, including Mr. Galligan, and I felt embarrassed for both of them. I've seen plenty of on this podcast and your other podcast, plenty of terrible movies that that somewhat large celebrities, or let's at least say B or C celebrities, have been in, and I'm usually like, okay, I can see them cashing the paycheck, whatever, no big deal. But sometimes I'm actively embarrassed for them. And here it's that.
Yeah.
Here I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Even for Zach, know, and I'm like,
yeah.
You deserve better, buddy, than this.
I mean, man, it's like, I mean, to be fair,
but also he's in it for 6 minutes, so it doesn't matter.
He's in it even less than Boxleitner. He really is in and out of this thing, man.
The only shock this movie had for me was them killing him off.
I know, because I thought, oh, well, maybe he's going to be like the main guy. Like Boxleitner will just pop in, but maybe they could afford Zach Galligan the whole movie. Nope. And they kill him off quick and brutally. I will say his career, all right. His career post Gremlins 2 specifically, not amazing. Do you know that? This is actually something we debated and then ultimately decided not to do because it's not really monster stuff. Is the Waxwork franchise?
Right.
That he did.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
yes.
he does. He ends up in the Warlock franchise, the Cyborg. A lot of the straight-to-video franchises this guy ends up in. The Net, the TV series he was on. I didn't even remember they did that.
Oh, wow, I didn't either.
Yeah, that lasted one season, and then it's a lot of it's a lot of this stuff. This is not. Yeah. I will say, Boxleitner is in usually TV stuff, but he plays the dads in a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies. That's pretty good, but that's light years ahead of this.
Oh, of course.
And so that's the thing. Or what I've actually looking at Boxleitner's IMDb these days, he plays the president in everything.
Good.
He was the president. He was the president on Supergirl. He's the president on the Orville. He is the. I think he's some kind of vice admiral. So in that vein on NCIS. And he's even of course became the president on Babylon 5 eventually.
Yeah.
So, which he just did. Did you watch the animated thing they just put out?
No, I still haven't.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either, but yeah, they just did a Babylon 5 animated movie, which of course he does the main voice in.
Of course.
So,
I'm sure that's
the guy is always working, but I will just say, like, Galligan, this is about right for. Boxleitner is slumming it a bit in this.
Can I just say, I won't rest. Well, that's a lie because it will never happen. But I will not rest until there is a film project starring Jim Gaffigan
and
Zach Galligan
and
Zach Galifianakis, Gal Gadot, and written and directed by Vince Gilligan. I want a Gaffigan, Galligan, Galifianakis, Gal Gadot, Gilligan film. And until I get that, I'm not going to rest.
Hey, man. Yeah, look, who the first designer would be Galligan because he is aggressively available. He's like, the calendar is clear, man. Absolutely clear.
You mean I can be in a movie with those guys? Oh, great!
Oh, that's right. Though he's got a little bit of work right now because there's that Gremlins. Speaking of animated stuff, there's the Gremlins animated show on Max.
Right, but I think I saw on there. Doesn't he just play like security guard number 2,
henchman number 2? But hey, man, they're keeping because it's a prequel, so it wouldn't come into.
Oh, that's right.
It's because it's the secrets of the Mogwai. It's all about where the Mogwai come from. So
okay,
but like, hey man, at least they threw him a bone. They remember that he was part of the franchise.
It's better than this.
Yeah,
anything is better than this.
Joe Dante's like, sure, come on over.
His whole, his childhood movies, family movies are better than this.
Yeah.
This is.
It seems. It seems Matthew Rhys is the main voice on Gremlins. Oh. Man, I don't know. Galligan Rees, that's tough. I mean, they had to make a real tough call on that. All right. One of our finest actors, but sure. I'm
glad that he's apparently slumming it to do a
that's voiceover. I mean, he can fucking do that from his house. I think that's easy money for him. But
granted,
yeah. Who doesn't take a cartoon gig? I don't think there's a lot of I don't know about the
Probably
quality
not.
of the script. So yeah, this is Legion of the Dead, and we say this because, of course, these are names above title. Because who the hell else is anyone in this movie? I didn't recognize a single person in this film other than those two.
No, I will give it this just because it's not really based on what's there, but I at least found the lead actress not terrible, and she's very cute. So I did look her up on IMDb, and she got out of the biz pretty quick, and I think she does mostly stage work.
But come on, man, who could forget her biggest role as burn unit nurse in one episode of House? That's like the only like major thing she was ever in that was like a legitimate like big mainstream thing, and it's an unnamed
was literally
character.
Me trying to find something where I'm like, well, other than those named people that we just mentioned who showed up and got paid to be famous.
Yeah, and I'll say whatever they paid Galligan, they still didn't get their money's worth. But
oh no! But also, look at the character he's called upon to play.
It's true. I mean,
he's a professor who just wants to get laid by his students.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Courtney Claunch is who you're talking about.
Yes, Courtney Claunch.
Yeah.
It's not also a very. I'm sorry, lady, but that's not a great name.
Yeah, but it does seem to have a lot of pictures from doing stage. Plays.
Good for her.
Yeah, I mean she's fine.
I'm pulling for you, Courtney.
Come on, Courtney. Let's get back. Let's get the Claunchaissance going. She also apparently, according to LinkedIn, works as the talent strategy manager somewhere. So
I don't know what that means,
but
good on you.
Yeah,
you have convinced people to give you money for something called that.
Yeah. You made up a job and got someone to pay. I will say though, she is definitely in the mold of like. She's very cute. They put the glasses on her. Now she's studious.
Yes, well,
how do you know she's smart? I can't.
She has glasses.
They put her in a bun, right? Did they put her in a bun? They definitely.
No, she's got a ponytail.
Okay, because that's the for how did this get made?
But it is like I'm a nerd. Yeah, I wear glasses and my hair is in a bun or a ponytail.
If people have heard the How Did This Get Made Hangman episode, June talks about when they put Brittany Snow in a bun in that movie. That's how you know she's a smart character. She's a pretty actress playing a smart character. They put her in a bun.
Yep.
But yeah, no, not much. Weirdly, while I do think she is the best of these non-people, she actually has worked the least, I think, of anyone other than the Mummy woman herself.
Well, let's get into the
the movie, which I think, if you take away credits, is like 74 minutes long.
Oh my god! And it's still
drags like nobody's business.
Yeah, and if you're looking to, be a screenwriter, don't look to something like this because you think with 70 minutes that's going to be a tight story that they've really focused up. So you're following a very concise storyline.
Oh,
no, this thing still opens with bullshit nonsense that is then written off in one sentence later on.
What are you talking about? No bullshit nonsense. We literally start on my first note just says rad dirt bikes in the desert.
No, rad dirt bikes in the desert. And we spend way too much time with these guys just for them to discover a tomb and then get killed.
Yeah, so
they are literally talking like Steve Buscemi as hello, fellow young people. It's terrible young person idea of like, dude, that was awesome. I caught awesome air.
Oh, sweet, bro. This is Dustin Voigt and Rick S. Mattern playing Dave and Scott.
Why are you giving them any shout out?
Come on, Dustin Voigt does some amazing work here.
Holy
yeah, he was a guest star in an episode of Ned and Stacy. So that's
and I gotta say, I never was, so good on you. But I'll say
he got me. I watched Ned and Stacy. It was cute.
I did. I don't remember guest star, but yeah, I do remember Ned and Stacy. It was cute.
I find Thomas Hayden Church and Deborah Messing very charming.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they aren't in this. So these two, two idiots are out dirt biking. And they uncover in the desert, and we don't even know where this is, by the way. There's not even like a little legend saying.
Later we'll know it's California. somewhere in California.
It becomes obvious it's
insane.
California, but here they could be somewhere else. But anyway, they discover an Egyptian tomb in this Californian desert.
What do you know, man? I mean, I will say that's a new one. We haven't seen that before.
Oh wait, no. Oh shit, I got it wrong. While dirt biking, they find a high school set of an Egyptian tomb under the sands. And then
is your high school doing Death on the Nile? Because here's the sets for it.
This is literally them doing Cleopatra.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, dude, this is cool. Look at all this stuff. Man, this would be worth some money, whatever. Booby traps. We're dead.
Yeah. Well, as they proceed to, well, the first up, because they light a joint, baby. They're smoking a J.
Oh, yes. And also, wait, is it them or is it, which is even worse, later on when we get the actual like college students who are actual archaeology students, but one of them is like looking at the hieroglyphics and going, "Look at the tits on this one, dude." I think it may have been these guys.
I think it is these guys, though it would be a lot funnier if it was just like,
well, the idiots that come in later are also just idiots.
I mean, that's the thing is I think you're right, but at the same time, it easily could have been the other people because that's how poorly written everyone in this movie is.
Yes, indeed.
So, one, they activate booby traps. One takes a spear through the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
The other one gets... the other one really gets it for some reason because the other one gets acid in the face, which is burning, before a massive rock crushes his head. And the worst CGI blood you've ever seen.
What? The worst? Do you mean the animated barbecue sauce that shows up?
The CGI, every computer-generated image in this movie is, I think, a default setting in After Effects. I don't think anyone did any actual animation. I think they just placed what were pre-programmed, like lightning bolts, blood, It's just like a score where you can tell that they found the pre-recorded loops on their Casio keyboard. I mean, that's almost what this score sounds like.
But
Brendan, we didn't talk about that. This is a writer-director. This is an auteur film. Writer-director Paul Bales. Who did you look this guy up? Because everything he's made has been made by the Asylum.
And he ended up becoming just a straight up producer. This is the
only film he directed. He did produce the aforementioned...
He was like, directing's hard.
He did direct the aforementioned, or produce the aforementioned Top Gunner, Danger Zone.
You got to be careful the way you throw the word colon around.
I will not. He clearly is like, he has to have some kind of ownership stake in the Asylum because I think he produces every single film.
He clearly became a house guy. Mm-hmm. Like, plug me in, I'll get your damn stupid movie made.
Yeah, I mean, this guy wrote, oh my God, who could forget his great script? The next thing he wrote after this, The Da Vinci Treasure.
He did that one? Oh! Just joking.
The Da Vinci Treasure.
Yeah.
Oh God, with C. Thomas Howell.
Oh, yeah. C. Thomas Howell what? I never get tired.
Man, another guy who I actually think is a good actor, but
no, I agreed. And it's one of those things where every now and then someone remembers and puts him in a thing that is worth his time.
And I feel like whenever they do, I'm always like, oh shit, I like C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
He always, I do see him every once in a while. It's like that crane operator in Amazing Spider-Man. Who's like, get him, Spider-Man! And I'm like, hey, C. Thomas Howell, nice.
C. Thomas.
He does recur on SEAL Team, which I'm sure you're watching.
Nope.
I say that that's not to be disparaging. I definitely do watch SEAL Team. So.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, David Boreanaz is leading a team of SEALs. So I've got to watch it. Speaking of terrible CGI, how about these opening titles? Oh, good Lord. This is a mid-90s computer background.
I can't go with you there.
And a Casio keyboard that's playing this score.
But aren't there some cool zoom in and outy kind of like hieroglyphics too.
Yep. Oh, well, no. Yeah, the thing is, all the titles appear as hieroglyphics and then
Oh,
translate
and then
into
translate.
English.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the big thing here.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Now, Wikipedia lists this as a mockbuster of the Mummy movies, but there was no Mummy movie out at this point, so I think this is just Mummy
this one
movies
is
in general.
What it probably is an answer to, as in, they said, well, we need to do a Mummy movie because those were hot, and then it took them a while to get it done. But it's clearly not based on anything from those previous.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not literally like one of the next movies they make is Snakes on a Train. So, what's more entertaining, on a plane or on a train? I don't know.
Jesus, Snake. They are just waiting for people who are sleepy and tired.
Well, and the thing is, what I love about
how they accidentally rent their movies.
Yeah, with the way they make these, they have to be like, they have to hear that a movie is getting made, right? Because they have to come out at the exact same time. So literally, they're just going, something's in production. We have to finish this thing right now. Like, it has to already be done before anything.
I remember their Thor movie that came out before.
Well, those are the ones they really hope for, are when it's just like, well, Thor technically isn't a copyrightable character.
Yeah, they're like, oh, thank God for mythology.
Yeah, that's the one with the kid from Home Improvement, right?
I don't know.
I believe one of the Thor movies, and I think it's the Asylum one, has Zachary Ty Bryan, who played Brad on Home Improvement, as Thor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's the one we need to look for.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't accept any substitutes for this terrible substitute.
I believe is facing a number of counts of what's this, domestic abuse.
Oh, no. That's not good. It's like he learned nothing from his dad.
Hey, Tim is floating the idea of maybe we bring Home Improvement back.
Great.
I can blow up more stuff. All right, so yes, literally, okay, because the characters' names don't matter, everyone is called, I have Glasses, Sister of Glasses, Frenchie. Well,
Glasses would be...
Glasses is our main character.
Our lead.
Yeah.
Miss
character's
Claunch.
name, yeah, Claunch, apparently the character's name is Molly. Once again, all of my notes call her Glasses.
Hilariously, now you don't meet her for a while. Mm-hmm. She talks about her sister for a bit, and then we meet her sister.
Oh, her 35-year-old teenage sister.
Oh my God!
I think her teen sister is older than her. I think the actress is older than the actress playing Glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's clearly in her 30s, and she's there, and she literally is like, "Oh, I can't wait till I get to have a beer." And that may have been the first time I was like, "Oh shit, is this supposed to be a younger sister?"
And then later when they're like, she's 17.
And you're like, no, she was 17 once. Emily, and I'm sure it's a wonderful memory for her.
Emily Caligari is this actress who has 4 credits on IMDb, and this is the only feature-length one.
I'm kind of surprised. Again, not good. No one in this is good.
Yeah, but it's crazy to me. No one's in this is good, but then some people have like a lot of credits because apparently, I think if you get into this world, you can do a lot of these.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
and I think that there's like a 2-line, like the sort of sexy blonde one of the college people has a lot of credits, but it's all like, bikini people, or I took my top off in a movie. You're like, okay, great.
I think you're talking about Amanda Ward, who plays Kara in this movie.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
She's done a lot of Asylum movies. Once again.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I worry about these people. I want them all to be doing well.
Well, we dodged a bullet apparently because I didn't catch whatever movie she did before this called Way of the Vampire. So, yeah. We had too bad, man. We missed that one.
I would quit. I would just say no. I'm done with the whole thing.
She was in Kong of the Lost World.
Kong of the Lost World.
Yeah, that didn't come out anywhere near Kong Skull Island, so I don't know what you're talking about.
God.
Right. So she rolls up. on this situation. She's driving to what we will find is this archaeological examination of the tomb that killed those two. I don't know how many. This also requires somebody else had to stumble on these guys because they both die, so they didn't tell anyone about this tomb.
Yeah, apparently, I think it's implied that these park rangers of this deserty part of California, they are the ones who may have discovered the dead guys, and they're also the ones that go on to guard this site very poorly, by the way. But yeah. So I think it is like park rangers.
Yeah, must have stumbled onto this, and so now there's this huge like jurisdictional battle where Zach Galligan is yelling at the sheriff, who is Bruce Boxleitner.
Yes,
cowboy sheriff
Bruce
who is arguing with him, and this guy confused me. He's a doctor. I think he's the medical examiner. But he seems to have a lot of like concern about people coming here, which is bizarre because later he's doing autopsies.
Yeah, but
he's the one going like,
I don't remember this at all.
Share because the Zach Galligan is going, for the good of science, you've got to let us go in there with my students. And this guy is going, it's dangerous, people are going to die. And Bruce Boxleitner is in the middle going, now hold up here, fellas. I have a cowboy hat.
Yeah. No, I remember him. He's actually another recognizable character actor. The guy who plays the local coroner type guy.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no, it's not this guy. Is this another character actor? I don't know. Oh, yes, sorry. Andy Lauer, I think, is who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's the guy that gets a couple of scenes with the sheriff calling him and going, "Oh, I love it." It's like, did you run those DNA tests? It all takes like 6 hours for him to go, "Yeah, and it's 4,000-year-old DNA."
Love that so much. So this guy Andy Lauer, who plays the doctor that we're talking about, he is a guy who his whole career is like 4 Asylum movies, and then he plays satellite technician in Iron Man 3. And then it's like a bunch more shitty straight-to-video stuff, and then like a CSI Miami appearance. So he's
got a face I have seen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like he's in and around stuff, but most of it is utter garbage that he's in. And it seems like, and this is probably the case, he seemed like he was on legitimate TV shows a lot more in the like late 80s, early 90s.
Weren't we all?
Yeah. Like he did, a Doogie Howser, a Matlock, a Murder Show.
Good for him.
But I think that's the thing when you talk about like he's a face. Mm-hmm. We've seen him across a bunch of shows, but he mostly is in this kind of stuff. And so yes, he's going. They're arguing about this, and Bruce Boxleitner's every line might as well start with, "As a cowboy sheriff."
Holy crap! He actually does at one point.
He does say,
well, maybe it's because I'm more of a cowboy than you're like. Stop it!
No,
just stop.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like Boxleitner is a guy. He should be in a suit. He should be the CEO of a company,
or
a
military uniform,
uniform, some sort of official. I mean, him as a sheriff, sure, but he would be like the sheriff of Los Angeles County or something like that,
Yes.
Yeah, because like even think like in Tron, his whole thing is he's the computer guy, that's all of his famous stuff.
He doesn't have a lot of shadings to where you can buy him as being coming up from a lower income family or somewhere rural.
No,
he doesn't read that way.
No, if he's gonna be wearing a hat, it should be a safari hat.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is gonna bring him back alive.
He sure is. Oh, television's best Frank Buck. Also, television's only.
I was going to say, let's rank the TV Frank Bucks.
Huge list of them.
He did have one hell of a stash in that show, though, I will say.
Oh, man, he did.
Yeah. I
was mainly watching it because it was him and Cindy Morgan. So it was both Tron. People from Tron.
Yeah.
And they were on TV.
Yeah. I mean, that show should have been good.
And it was a 30s thing, so it was
that was
another attempt to cash in on Raiders.
That was that year after Raiders where every network had to have their Raiders show. Because, of course, we've also talked about
Tales
of the Gold Monkey. That I do have the box set of. I don't think they've ever released a box set of Bring 'Em Back Alive.
I mean, you have the better one. It was the better show. Mm-hmm. I watched them both, however, because they were on different nights.
Hey, man, monkey with an eye patch. That's all that matters.
It wasn't a monkey with an eye. It was a Jack Russell Terrier with an eye.
It's a dog with an eye patch. Of course it was. Well, sometimes I get it mistaken with BJ and the bear. No.
He had no eye patch. He had a swanky little hat.
Yeah, he sure did. And they were trucking from coast to coast.
They sure were.
Yeah.
His wheels provide his palace. Don't get me started. I know the lyrics of the theme song. Anyway, moving on.
So the Box Lightner's sort of like, well, I don't know, maybe they should just go into the tomb. Anyway, I have to get to a sci-fi convention.
Yeah, I got places to be.
I've got to sign autographs, like the one that is in my apartment.
Yeah, I get $25 per. I
don't remember it being super expensive. I love Box Lightner, but I don't remember it being crazy expensive.
Good.
Yeah. Glasses and Galligan go into the tomb.
Yeah. And well, you should know, folks, that Molly, who is Glasses, is apparently the prize student.
She's she's like a doctoral student. She's like a graduate student, right?
And she doesn't look. Again, she has glasses on, so we'll take their word for it.
Yeah.
But he is apparently an archaeology professor. This is his prize student.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, this is all hush hush. This can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
But this is shit that you need to see.
And
it is an Egyptian tomb in a Californian desert.
That she is like one of the foremost experts on dead languages or whatever.
Yes, yes. It's like, we need you because you understand these hieroglyphics better than anybody, even me, your professor.
That is why she'll be able to understand the mummy later.
Yes, yes. She can actually speak.
So they go in there, and what's this? They hit another booby trap, and right before this arrow can hit her, it's caught by the guy I just called Hunk.
Yeah, the guy called Hunk, who was apparently her previous boyfriend.
Yeah. And they broke up because she slept with Zach Galligan.
Yep. And trust me, that is a story that almost all of us can relate to.
Hey man, we've all
lost ladies to Zach Galligan.
We've all either had someone we're with sleep with Zach Galligan, or we were the person who slept with Zach Galligan. Yep. One way or another, somebody's having sex with Zach Galligan.
Yeah. This guy, though. This is why he took the part.
This guy is interesting, this actor. Chad Michael Collins, who plays Carter.
You're surprising me.
Well, he has stumbled into a gold mine he is one of the main characters in the Call of Duty games. So
he's a voice guy?
A ton as Alex Keller across all the Modern Warfare games.
I'm going to be impressed by that, but I've never played any of those. I'm not a fan of that type of game.
I've played some of them. I'm not like a huge fan. I've played some of them, but just in general, like he's done. He actually somehow.
That's good money. That is good money.
Somehow he does this, and he does Lake Placid 2 after this, a classic.
Oh.
But then starts like a bunch of network TV appearances into like somewhat legitimate stuff.
Well. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe he got better, but he left no impression on me.
This is his first credit. So
okay, all right, good for him.
Yeah, clearly this guy obviously has some level of talent because he's not like in huge stuff, but still he pretty regularly works in like network TV and does a bunch of stuff with the Call of Duty.
When did this guy become your favorite person of all time?
Well, he similarly made no impression. He also ends up in a lot of those sniper movies that they're still making. By the way,
I don't know what that. I don't know. I don't know these.
Do you remember the movie Sniper with Tom Berenger that came out in like the early '90s?
I guess
it was like a military action movie that came out in.
There are a lot of sequels, I guess.
There are an insane amount of sequels. It's crazy. There's like 12 of these movies now. They just keep making them. Berenger still doing them.
I don't even understand.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a Sniper followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. There are 9 Sniper movies, and including one that came out like last year. Yeah, And Berenger is It's Berenger and Billy Zane. They are the main guys.
There are a lot of franchises out there that I have never dipped into at all.
Yeah, I mean, That was always one we talked about doing on Action Shelf.
And then you realize it would take up far too much.
Well, and actually, I may be doing it now over on IP Squad at some point because there's enough now that that's franchise based. Yeah, literally 2023's Sniper Grit: Global Response and Intelligence Team.
Good Lord.
Yeah, he's now the main guy in these movies. Chad Michael Collins.
I am very, very happy for him.
Ooh, you know who I'm not happy for? Dennis Haysbert, who's in this most recent one.
Oh,
That's a come down because Haysbert's very good.
We love some Haysbert.
Love Haysbert, still one of the great fictional presidents.
Yeah,
love him. David Palmer, man. All right, so yes, they yes, and it's like, oh no, Carter, my ex is here.
Yeah,
and weren't you just rooting for these kids the whole movie?
No, I didn't give a shit.
Nope, because they have no chemistry whatsoever.
They have no chemistry. They have a dramatic scene-ish where it's like, you know, you don't know what it did to me, and she's like, I'm so sorry, and how many times do I have to apologize, and all that, and I'm like, wow, I'm not. Again, I don't care.
I did think it was really interesting that he kept going, I'm no cuck. You hear me? Don't you cuck me.
He did. He kept saying cuck. And a lot of people were like, that's not a term that we're really using yet in 2005.
It actually stemmed from this movie. That's the crazy thing.
This movie launched it.
Yeah, that's this movie's legacy.
But it is... so I love the fact that this professor, who for some reason needs one of his students to help him translate. I'm like, wait, aren't you a brilliant, professor guy?
Yeah.
But anyway, so that makes sense. But he also apparently has filled this tomb with a bunch of his just random students.
Yep.
And you're like, these guys are idiots. They're all like
what
typical
I love is,
college.
It's him in glasses, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of other people arrive.
Yeah, they're all there.
I'm trying to. Do they literally arrive in a bus? I feel like they literally
come in a van.
Yeah, it's
they
a
come
school
in a van.
field trip out to this recently discovered tomb.
Yep.
But also, we have to meet who I call Frenchie, which is
well, I mean, that's being generous because it's accenty.
Dr. Ben David. I mean, I think I called him Frenchie because it sounded French the first time, and then I just rolled with it.
Well, because I think he is trying for that, but he is all over the map with this guy. Accent.
This guy is actually Australian, this actor.
Yeah, there you go.
Rhett Giles is his name, and another boy, this guy is also... Man, a lot of this cast ends up in that Kong of the Lost World movie. He's in that. He's in a lot of Asylum shit. Is this an Asylum movie? He's in a Frankenstein movie.
Well, I will say that
apparently they also made a Frankenstein movie this year too.
It fits.
In which he's in a Frankenstein movie where he plays. Be glad we didn't watch this one too. This is Asylum made a Frankenstein movie. He plays Dr. Victor Frank.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's modernized,
Yeah, it's modernized. Yeah, and we're getting rid of that German nonsense.
Get rid of that Stein, man, if you know what I'm talking about. He's Dr. Frank now.
But here he is, he's not a professor. He's like a globe-trotting famous Egyptologist type guy.
He's like a guy. He's like a guy who would be the main character of a Hammer movie.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
It's just like, and everybody's like, oh my, he's here?
Yeah, so again, it's like, wow, he's like a rock star in that world, and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. We're working with this guy.
Dr. Ben David is his name. Dr. Ben David.
Yes, Dr. Ben David.
Mm-hmm.
And here there's all this nonsense while they're in this tomb that does look like a high school production. Mm-hmm. The walls look like cardboard that have been painted with bad hieroglyphics. So you get these actors who have no shame. They're getting paid, but they're looking at it like, yes, it says here, she who crossed the sea.
Yep.
And it turns out this is the tomb of an ancient Egyptian queen who had believed herself a goddess, which that was not kosher.
No.
So they mummified her and sent her across the waters. So that's how you have an Egyptian tomb in California.
Well, because this guy's whole thing, Dr. Ben David's whole thing is he's popularized a theory that there was Western trade routes.
Yes.
It's like, haha, finally, the proof I need.
Yeah, yes.
This
And
is
the
it.
proof comes in the form of when they find her mummy in about 2 seconds here. The proof is, oh, look, someone has been wrapped in Rite Aid gauze. Again, this movie cost $75.
I know,
And
yeah,
it's all up on
they
the screen.
credit 500,000, but that's a tax shelter kind of explanation,
This
right?
isn't even makeup. This is literally they wrapped the actress in gauze, and they're like, "Should we age it something to make it look?" No, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well,
Don't worry about
you're
it.
talking about Claudia Lynx, the fantastic Claudia Lynx.
Sure, she who is willing to get naked.
I mean,
I believe that's what her name translates.
Well, that was popular with some of the IMDb reviewers I see here.
Yes, it's like the only reason you should watch this movie is because she gets naked.
Literally, there's a review that just the title of the review is only the nudity of Claudia Lynx is worthwhile. And I will say the nudity isn't really even like gag goo. It's kind of just matter of fact and.
Oh yeah, also, no, it's not sexy. It's the whole thing is she wakes up, she unwraps herself, she's naked.
And I mean, even if you're watching for pervy reasons, it's like you don't get a lot of long lingering looks at anything. It's all sort of in passing.
Well, I'll also say, sadly, I found out that the version we watched was edited.
Then that's what I'm reacting to.
Yeah. So I think that
that may
weird.
Be that may be why then.
Were we watching it on Tubi or one of the free ones?
Yeah. I think
so apparently there were more creepy, long, lingering looks at her.
Gotcha. All right, because I did think that was interesting that a lot of people mentioned that. I'm going.
Some of the cropping was weird too. You could tell that they had done something weird with.
Okay,
there's that scene where she gets out of the swimming pool. Yes. And like, why is this framed so weird? And
okay,
you go,
that would explain why there's so many people reacting to this. I'm going like, I don't know. There's a couple of like almost nude scenes. Okay.
Yeah, we missed the good stuff, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm making sure to go back
and
watch the uncensored.
The best review title is just "This Mummy is a Mommy."
What?
Yeah. Yeah, people don't really use mommy the same way they use daddy in a sexual context. I don't.
No,
think. Yeah,
and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even super cool with the daddy stuff. So you know.
No, me either.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, but. Immediately, Dr. Ben David is showed up by Glasses, because he translates that she will rule the living, and she's like, living and the dead, it says, and then he's like, ooh, you're on my team now.
Yeah,
and Zach Galligan's like, I'm here too.
Hey. What about me? Yeah. I brought you in on this deal.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. I thought we had a thing.
Oh, dear. And so, yeah. And then, of course, we get awkward car ride with Glasses and Hunk, where she reveals she cheated on him.
Yeah.
And then, finally, this is where she's like, well, if I'm going to be staying out here, because apparently her plan was just, I'm going to drive out here, check out this tomb real quick, and then go on home. But it's only because the foreign professor guy was like, you got to stay and help me translate.
Yeah, she's like, I guess I'll stay at a hotel.
Yeah, stay at this absolute middle of nowhere motel. But she has to call her teen sister, her little kid sister, to bring
His
her.
First line is, yeah, what do you want?
How you doing?
I gotta study for a home ec exam.
It's right.
She's not that bad.
No, but she's clearly an adult woman. Like,
she is clearly much older than 17.
Yeah. And her name is Kevin.
Yeah, see, that's a clever character choice, because that allows her to constantly go, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So she's like, well, I'll bring you your clothes, but then maybe I'll stay out there too. And she's like, no, Kevin, you're only 17 years old. You can't stay out here. It's too dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love how this is one of the most secretive discoveries in archaeology history for now, until they're willing to take it public. But the professor has invited essentially his entire class, everyone that's ever studied for him,
Yeah.
and they're all idiot drinking college students.
Well, I do love.
And then
they're at the motel just partying it up.
yes, and then you've got Mr. Frenchie, and then you've got the 17-year-old sister. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. This is going to hit, the internet in 5 minutes.
Hey man, what do you expect from a crew that goes on to make Pirates of Treasure Island after this? So
that sounds really good, actually.
Oh man, sadly
I would
starring
watch that.
All of these are going to be sadly starring someone we like, Lance Henriksen, folks. And do yourself a favor, but it's not a favor. Just if you want to feel sad, go look at the poster for that, and just look at how sad Lance Henriksen looks in his little pirate hat. Or his little bandana on his head, just going, "Kill me."
I don't like the idea of anyone that we like needing to do these things.
Please, no, just let me die.
It's like,
and this was 2006. He's not that old, but he's still like, please put me out of my misery. I can't.
Oh, Jesus,
it's real bad. Pirates of Treasure Island, which had nothing to do with those other pirate movies that were out, I'm sure.
There were other pirate movies? I'm only familiar with the Asylum series.
Yeah, wait, there's other ones of these? Pirates of Treasure Island followed up by Transmorphers.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so everybody else is...
You know what, by the way? I've now decided I hate Asylum even more than Troma. Because Troma is at least doing original crap. Like, not good, but they're doing their own characters, their own nonsense.
Yes. Absolutely.
There's something so hollow and sad about what Asylum does.
There really is. There really, really is. They're not even hiding. It's just a cash grab. Troma's at least, there's some level of creativity. Good people have come out of Troma, like James Gunn.
Sure.
I think maybe just James Gunn, but that's all right.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got one.
Yeah, it's like, well, just James Gunn, but that's pretty good. That counts for like 5 for me. So,
yep.
But, so everybody's partying up in the motel except Glasses, who is reviewing video recordings of the hieroglyphics and then going, wait a minute, could it be? And so, of course, she has to, by herself, run back to the tomb in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It can't wait till morning.
She has to go in alone, and she has to recite what she believes to be the proper translation, which, guess what? I guess somehow that causes the queen to arise.
Yeah, through a, once again, default lightning effect in After Effects. It appears to bring her back. But, oh no, she doesn't see that yet because we get a terrible fake-out scare where a security guard grabs her. Is like, hey, lady, you can't be in here.
Yeah.
And brings her to Zach Galligan, who's like, what are you doing?
And are we going to sleep together again?
Yeah, and how about, come on, since we're already up, baby.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, no, it was a mistake.
It was a mistake that one time.
So I guess we should cut back to the tomb because I don't think that our risen queen likes other people. Like, isn't this where the guard guy gets it?
Yeah, he gets the life zapped out of him, of course.
She sucks the life right out of him. Mm-hmm. Turns him into kind of just a pile of bones.
Yep. Never seen that before.
Nope.
Totally new take. By the way, this woman who plays the mommy in this, not a whole lot of credits on her there. But
isn't she a model type?
Yes.
I mean, no offense.
I mean, she became a professional model at 15. She's Iranian. She currently.
I could tell that they tried to get someone who. But what's funny is, I mean, I was crediting them like, oh, someone of some ethnic diversity is playing an Egyptian princess. That's good. Mm-hmm. But I still love the fact that the queen wakes up and she is perfect. She is 2005 made up perfect. Yes. You're like, oh, okay. So they had like eyelash extenders in the old Egypt, I guess.
They don't do any sort of Karloff coming back to life. No, it's just she's just instantly this hot lady.
Hot naked lady.
And the only major credit she has is she played Miss World in an episode of The West Wing.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it sounds like she had somewhat of a part because it's all about how Toby's annoyed he has to do the annual meeting with Miss World. So
that means that she may have had dialogue opposite a great actor.
That's another one of those where it's like, I would love to hear what she and Schiff were talking about between takes.
You played a mummy. Interesting.
It's probably fascinating. Yeah. Okay, so so he's dead. The security guard.
Yeah.
And then
please, a moment of silence for the security guard.
And then she's just on a tear because she kills Zach Galligan next. But this one I didn't quite understand. She opens her mouth, and the same lightning effect we saw that brought her back to life comes out of her mouth and proceeds to melt Zach Galligan's face into goo.
Yep. Like instantly.
Yeah, I don't know what is that.
The power of this lady.
Yeah. The power knows no bounds.
Or logic.
Oh, that's the whole movie.
She's able to do whatever she needs in whatever scene. That's all it is.
Yep, that's it exactly. And so and then of course, the mummy's gone. But she first thinks, well, I've already murdered some people. I'm a little dirty. I think I better wash off in this motel swimming pool.
Yes. She sees the pool and she goes, I do not know much about this time. However, I recognize a pool of water.
Yeah, they don't really do any of the what is this strange world?
Well, also she can't speak our language. It takes Claunch to break through the language barrier.
Who is not concerned enough by the fact that
no one is that stunned by her. And what's weird and inconsistent is this queen is trying to fulfill her prophecy, which is to bring back her legion of the dead.
Yeah, what? Legion of the Dead? That's a good title.
And I will say her Legion of the Dead are a fearsome 6 mummies. That's not exactly Legion. I'm not sure how many people it takes to make up a Legion, but probably more than 6.
Yeah,
I'll have to consult my old issues of Legion of Superheroes to find out.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, yeah.
But the whole thing is that she
by the way, that Legion of 6 is only played by 3, though. There are only 3 credited mummies who they keep reusing.
This is like the humanoids from the deep, where it's like, we're being invaded, and you're like, invaded by the 3 suits that we actually built.
Yeah. Hey, man, this movie makes Humanoids of the Deep seem like a masterpiece.
Agreed. There was actually character development.
There were real characters. The film looked decent.
It was filmed on film. But this is anyway.
And then can we talk about one of my favorite characters, Angry Motel Manager?
Angry Motel Manager is at least someone who's come to play. She's like, "What do you want? I'm smoking," and she's tough.
Upset because there's
take care of your naked friend in the pool.
There's a naked lady in the pool. Get this naked chick out of my pool. Now, what I like about this is it's the opposite of the sister, where I feel like this is a young woman who's supposed to be like a smoker, middle-aged woman, but is clearly 25, being like, I'm so burnt out and tired from running this hotel.
They painted some lines on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that means old. But
so by the way, I just looked up this actress. She was 23 in this movie.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
23 playing, jeez.
But my point being again that the thing with our risen queen, she's a villain. She's wants to take over the world and bring her god. She's gonna open a portal. Whatever. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, that I couldn't follow completely because it's like she thinks she's a god, but also there is a god she's serving at the same time.
Something like that. And also but the thing is, so she's killing basically everybody, but she seems almost innocent and deferential towards Glasses and her sister. In fact, she tries to make out with the 35-year-old, 17-year-old sister.
More than tries to make out. She just does a full-on crotch grab.
Yeah, and she's like, I think your friend here is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, sis.
Thanks to the writers of Seinfeld. What do you expect, though, from a studio that made Alien versus Hunter? Or, come on, man. I mean, look, Disney made a movie, and then they said we can do better when they made 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Whoa, that is 10 extra leagues. I mean, 10,000 extra leagues.
Yeah, man. That's right. 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Man. Yeah. They found even wackier shit down there.
But, yeah, so the mummy is speaking, and Glass is just like, well, that's odd. And the sister's like, what? She goes, she's speaking a language that died out 3,000 years ago.
But I can speak.
But it's more, yeah, but number one, it's insane that she can speak it. But two, the thing is just like, well, that's odd.
Well, I mean, she pretty quickly, because, well, there's, all right, I can't remember what the queen's name is. It's something like
Anatet
or something.
Yeah, Anatet.
Anatet.
Yeah.
And for a little while, there is cute confusion that's like, your name's Annette, and that's a sister that finds that out. So not Glasses.
Right.
Later on, his Glasses for a while calls her Annette too, but pretty quickly he's like, hold on.
Yeah.
I think this might actually be the risen Anatet. and then she's okay with it. Like, oh, right.
It just might be a mummy.
Yeah. And she's all right with it until she discovers, she's been killing people. Mm-hmm. But for a little while, she's like, I'm all right.
I'm all right with the undead as long as they don't murder.
Yeah, exactly. I can learn so much from this risen Egyptian queen.
This is actually huge as an archaeologist.
Yeah. Who cares if she occasionally shoots lightning out of her mouth and burns people's faces off?
Yeah. So, at a certain point, I didn't take super detailed notes.
You shouldn't.
But
not worth your time.
She returned Anatet returns to the tomb where she kills Bruce Boxleitner's deputy.
Oh yeah.
And when Frenchie sees her, he just immediately bows down and is like, I am your servant.
Yeah. So Frenchie's like, oh my God, I've dreamed of this moment. You are my queen. What do you want me to do?
Yep, that's it exactly. By the way, Anatet, Claudia Lynx, apparently is mostly in a singing career now, which
Oh, good for her.
I mean, yeah, I don't want it, but there's no way that's good, right? I mean...
You don't know. There's not a huge connection between these fields, so she might be an amazing singer.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so he immediately is and then when Glasses and Kid Sister show up, he's just like, "Oh yes, you've met Annette. She's my assistant. I was waiting for her to arrive."
No. It's so stupid. And for a second there, Glasses is like, "Well, that's interesting. Why does she only talk this language? Oh, is that my mother calling?" There's a whole just like, I would answer that, but I can't.
You get the classic joke of, well, we found her naked in a swimming pool. That's because she's European. Oh.
Yeah, they do shit like that over there.
You know how it is. Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, amazing stuff. But, hey, man, the sister doesn't care about this mummy shit. She's just here to get her party on.
Yeah, the 17-year-old, again, is not thrown by most of this stuff. Yeah. She's just like, I can't believe I'm away from the family, from the folks.
Yeah.
And I
where the beer at is her line, I believe.
Yeah. she wants to party with the college students who
Yeah.
don't know she's that young.
Well, why would
Me
they? She
with
looks
glasses is like,
35.
I know. And her sister's like, you stay in the room
Mhm.
until I come back.
Mhm.
She doesn't. She just doesn't.
She is such a scamp. Oh, what a
When
scamp.
Glasses comes back to the motel, all the other students are there, and her sister is drinking a beer, and
Mhm.
she's like, "Oh, damn it, you people! Don't you know you shouldn't be partying with a 17-year-old?" And they're like, "We didn't know she was that young, because we saw her AARP card." And
What do you mean? She bought the beer for us. She was the only one who didn't get carded tonight, man. Yeah.
yep.
Oh, it's so dumb. Yeah, and so yeah, she's pissed at everybody. How could you? This is oh. So anyway,
I'm
she
telling.
storms out of there, and of course, hunk guy Carter is like, "Look, I tried to stop it. I'm a good guy, all right. I don't go in for the party like these other people."
Yeah. You made a mistake, cucking me.
How could you cuck me like that?
I totally caught an arrow for you.
And of course, we
Which
got to
was
have the
also
sister.
incredibly poorly done.
Of course, we've got to have kid sister be like, "Wow, you broke up with him or whatever? You cheated on him? He is
right.
tasty."
Oh God.
Or something to that effect.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So meanwhile, let's go back to Bruce Boxleitner, who, yes, folks, is still in this movie.
Yeah, but again, we need to make it clear: if you put all of his scenes together,
Yeah.
it would literally be 4 minutes.
It really is very short. He gets the call from the coroner guy who's like, "Yeah, I did the research on this. All these victims were rapidly dehydrated."
Yeah.
Crazy.
Good luck, cowboy sheriff.
I don't know what to tell you, cowboy sheriff. I believe
I'm
he's
just going to be
he's
here in my
Sheriff
office,
Cowboy.
and then he gets killed.
He plays Sheriff Jack Cowboy. No.
His name should have been Jack Cowboy.
Yeah, what is his name? He's just great, of course. He's just Sheriff Jones. He doesn't even get a first name.
Oh, right. His name is Jones.
It's that kind of movie, though. He's just Sheriff Jones.
Sheriff Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, so that guy will eventually die, too. Oh, yeah. Well, of course, the mummy has to lure all the students out of the woods by being sexy, and then drains them of life or dehydrates them. I don't quite know what she's doing and what that's accomplishing.
Well, what it's accomplishing is she's sending the life force from each person she kills to one of these 6 mummies.
Into her mummy soldiers. That's right.
That's right.
Legion of the Dead.
Almost too good of a title for a movie.
And I love they already right from the start, they had Glasses go, "Oh, this says she will have dominion over the world of the living and the dead." But now they're back in the tomb. She's going, "My God, this seems to say she wants world domination." How is that news?
Yeah, I don't know. She just didn't put all the pieces together. Cut her some slack.
Well, this was all setting up the fact that this is a company who will make Jurassic Domination years later. So,
you are masterfully doing that, by the way.
Thank you,
working in each of these titles.
Yes. Jurassic Domination.
You don't get enough credit, John.
You know what? Yeah. I will say, when I find stuff like this as a bit for the show, I'm like, yes. Especially for a movie like this, I'm like, oh, good, a runner.
They have several years of titles for you to choose from.
Do they ever? Some of these I'm really having to go like, I got to set this up in advance because I got to scroll to it. Yeah, that's right.
If only their films gave me as much joy as just their dumb titles do.
That's the thing. We learned that.
Like, if their movies, if they were entertaining, I don't mind a cheesy knockoff, but make it good.
Yeah.
And none of them are.
No.
Not a single one.
No, that's the problem. We learned that over on the action show. We got excited about them because the titles always sounded insane and fun. You know? And then it's just like, oh no, man. I also like when sometimes they're like, they just the other month had their Exorcist movie out, which they just called The Exorcists. And I'm like,
The Exorcists?
The Exorcists, plural.
Oh,
Exorcists.
cysts. Okay, gotcha. Wow. Yeah, sometimes all you need is an S at the end.
Or how about last year? I mean, I do like when they get lazy. Like Battlestar Wars is pretty bad, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
But how about last year?
Shockingly.
One of last year's big hits was Bullet Train. Awesome movie.
Wow.
And they had Bullet Train Down.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Do they have a movie called Planes? Oh wait, no, that was Pixar.
No, but they did
because Plane came out.
But they did have Planet Dune.
Oh, did they have ambulances?
How about not Dune, folks? Planet Dune.
Yeah, Planet Dune.
Which unfortunately they really build the hell out of the fact that they had 1984 Dune star Sean Young in that, because that's where.
Oh wow, that. Woof, that's a steep drop.
Yeah. Or now I'm just on this whole thing.
I know.
But I've got to say, Independence Day might be my favorite, because it's not Independence Day. It's as if an independent possesses the day. Independence Day.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite for like closest to banking on sheer confusion.
Wow.
Yeah.
And by the way, listeners, if any of you have accidentally fallen for an Asylum bait and switch, please let us know.
Yeah. Age of Tomorrow instead of Edge of Tomorrow. All right. It's where. Once again,
let's get back to this one and finish it.
Yeah. Well, so they're really upset about the mummy is seeking world domination. Also, at some point, she powers up to the point of. She gets a costume. It's very comic booky that she because at a certain point she gets like her mummy character costume. Which is going to be my choice for next Halloween. Yeah. Don't you? I'm the mummy from Legion of the Dead.
Don't you get it?
She was a sexy young lady. I'm a middle-aged man.
That would be so great. Yeah. Just the dead stares of people. No, you remember from 2005? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So let's see. Oh, how about there's one guy who puts up a fight, and it's only so there can be a clue later, but she tries to drain the life out of this one guy, and he's like not having it and stabs her.
Yeah.
But that doesn't kill her. That doesn't stop her, and so she just kills him. But it's just so they can find the knife later as a clue. That's the kind of stuff. And then now Frenchie starts killing people because...
Well, he's her thrall.
Yeah. So
it's all for the master.
He takes out that hot blonde we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
He takes her out with an axe.
And he's like, you are doing a good thing. You are sacrificing yourself for the queen.
Because then he kneels in front of an altar and he puts a knife to his head and blood starts coming down. I'm like, what the hell? And then I guess it's just he was shaving his head, because then he's...
Yes. Yeah, they frame it as if he's like scalping himself. Yeah. And then later we just see that, he's bald now. And he just was really bad with the dagger haircut. That was all it was.
Yeah.
Dagger Haircut, by the way, good band name. Just throwing that out there.
It's the kind of gore you would expect in one of their later films, Android Cop. I mean, really.
See, he's a cop, but he's an android.
Man, what an original idea.
I hope that he shoots someone for smoking in a non-smoking area. God damn, they are shameless.
It's the versatility, because they can make something like Android Cop, but then for the holidays, something for the family like Alone for Christmas.
Oh my God. It's so unabashed.
That's the thing. It is. It's almost just like, like if you confronted any of the Asylum people, there's like, that's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
That's the thing that is infuriating about them, as you're saying. Yeah, it is.
There is no shame. They just go like,
that's what we've done.
Yes, and
what?
Oh, okay.
Like we're gonna be watching next season on the show, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, because of course.
Yeah.
But they just right around the same time as that, they put out Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. So
yeah, I did see that one. That one popped up. I mean, didn't watch it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Jeez.
Now is the time when Glasses tells her kid sister, maybe you should get out of here, really.
Yeah,
It might be,
but it's too late. I think they're gonna have to fight together.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fight together with Hunky Guy, who will proceed to have some of the worst fights I've ever, like, the amount of time, and it shows you that, like, we don't have the time, because it's all these single take fight scenes that aren't designed as, like, it's not like Extraction or John Wick where they do these single take fight scenes. It's clearly just like, how much can we do without doing another setup?
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot of, like, I mean, it really looks like the kinds of movies I made in high school where it's like one guy kind of moving around, and then just like a mummy runs in from off camera, he hits that one. And then a mummy runs in from the other side and he hits that one.
It is the typical cheap and bad action movie thing of every villain is waiting for their moment.
Yeah.
Instead of no one rushes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all perfectly coordinated. I go in first.
Yeah.
Then you go in after me. Then you go your turn. And the guy basically just has to stand there and pivot a little bit, do a lame kick, a lame hit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I guess that's an action sequence. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I hope the fight scenes in Ape versus Monster are better.
Me too. Isn't there a new TV series that's based on Ape versus Monster?
Ape versus Monster.
Isn't it called something like Regent?
History of
a history of big things.
Yeah.
Jesus
Ape
Christ!
Versus Monster, folks.
Ape versus Monster.
Ape versus Monster. Yeah.
Fuck you, Asylum. I'm sorry, but fuck you. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Well,
Let's
yeah.
wrap it up.
They're fighting everybody. Anyway, the coroner's back on the phone to Boxleitner going, yeah, they were dehydrated, and this is where he says the thing about, like, also, because he found the bloody knife. That's how he says the
yes,
thing.
it was the bloody knife.
Yeah, because Boxleitner is, once again, one of the 2 days Boxleitner worked on this, or maybe like a day and a half. How much can we squeeze in here? Is literally him just walking out and going, and finding a bloody knife. And then the coroner now goes,
here's my favorite thing about him finding the bloody knife.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the scene in which the guy who gets away from the mummy and stabs it, obviously you're going to use a trick knife to do that scene.
Of course. When
Boxleitner finds the knife later, they make the mistake of showing us that it's exactly the same. Everyone's seen them at like prop shops and gift shops and things like that. Mm-hmm. It is so clearly one of those retractable blade dagger knives that you can get, like a plastic one, at Party Central or Spirit Halloween store.
Yes.
So that downplays that moment when you have Boxleitner looking at this toy dagger and he's with all grave seriousness of like, a clue. And you're like going, no, don't show us so clearly that is the fakest plastic knife. I've got the sing one over here. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
And it just has like jelly or jam on it to look like blood.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that knife makes numerous appearances in Asylum movies, like Tomb Invader.
Like which one?
Tomb Invader. It's probably
Tomb Invader.
Yeah,
that sounds really good.
She invades tombs.
Oh, it's a she.
Bold idea. What if a woman went into a tomb and invaded it?
I'm liking all of this.
Original work all the time, constantly from them.
Again,
you made the joke. You made the joke about planes. They did have a Cars animation ripoff called. I swear this is real. It's called Cargo, but the G is capitalized, so it's cargo, but it's cargo.
Oh,
brilliant!
Is it animated?
Yes, they do also make knockoff animation ones too.
Man,
yeah,
this sounds so good.
Are you telling me you didn't see Trollland?
I didn't see Trollland. Nope.
I haven't even seen Trolls.
Horrible.
Yeah. No, they also do animation. They had a Little Mermaid movie out earlier this year that was an animated Little Mermaid.
Oh, I bet it was good.
Yeah. See, that kind of stuff they love, once again, where they're like, yes, you can't technically copyright The Little Mermaid.
That is true.
Our job
I've got
is
my
done.
own version coming out next month. Please enjoy.
It's not going to be woke, though, right?
Mm-mm.
No, man, everything's back to what it should be. The Little Mermaid's a dude again. Wait, what?
And a white dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not messing around with any seashell, bra.
Yeah. That's right, pal.
It's all out there.
Did you enjoy?
This sounds like a threat.
Did you enjoy when the hunky guy impaled a mummy with a pool skimmer? Because I don't know how that works.
No, again, I don't remember the kills, but that sounds incredible.
Well, you have to remember the time that one of the random college hotties, for no reason, gets her spine ripped out.
Yes, I do remember that, and the spine looked roughly to be 5 times the size of a human spine.
Well, there was that, and also I just thought how wildly unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, because then the hotel manager, for no reason, is like, of course, she's like watching TV in curlers because she's 25. And she's like, "Will you keep it down out there?" And a mummy just tears her heart out. Literally rips her heart from her chest.
Yep. Loved it.
Yep. One of the mummies gets his head knocked off with a fire extinguisher.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, so the big thing here is they've taken Kid
I will
Sister.
say that whatever her name is, Anamana the Queen.
Yeah.
Her Legion of the Dead.
Yeah.
It is, like we said, 6 mummies.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they can be taken out by college students. I don't think this was really a world domination plan that was well thought out.
No. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
It's also, it does feel very, very low scale in its beginnings for how big it will get to, Yeah, I'm going to terrorize this one little town.
This one little desert California town.
Well, it won't have the massive stakes of geodisaster from Asylum, so
Geodisaster.
Yeah. Too bad the Asylum's heroes of ghost hunters weren't here to help them. Yeah.
Who are you going to telephone?
Who are you going to text? The ghost
hunters. Who are you going to text?
Yeah.
Doop, doop, doopy, doop, doop, doop.
Hang on, I just see dots. I can't. Are they going to respond? I don't know if they're coming.
No. Are they texting? Are they? No, I'm still not.
Well, if you can't call them, Brendan, we're big comic book guys, so I don't know how we miss Sinister Squad.
What? It is Asylum that also did all the like Grimm's Avengers kinds of things where it's like we will take fairy tale characters and make them superheroes.
You can go over to the Action Shelf and listen to our episode about Avengers.
Oh, right. You guys covered it.
We sure did. It was
I've seen it. I saw that one. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. That's got our pal Casper Van Dien, who I will say, strap in, folks, because there's a lot of Casper Van Dien coming up on this show.
Oh, no.
A lot of Casper Van Dien.
Is there?
Yeah, he is in a ton of monster movies. It's crazy to me.
I thought we were out with that guy. Anyway.
Oh, no, he's just getting started on this show.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, so the big thing here is they've kidnapped Kid Sister because, once again, I understand the goal. I understand world domination.
Yes.
And I understand, apparently part 1 is I need to kill these people to bring back my Legion of the Dead. What I'm missing is where the sacrificing of a virgin. What does that get her?
I don't know.
Because it sort of
seems it becomes a big thing. It was in the prophecy or whatever.
That's why
on the
they
wall.
Kidnapped Kid Sister. 17-year-old unsullied kid sister.
Mm-hmm. That 42-year-old soccer mom.
Yeah. They kidnap her and they're like, oh no, they have my sister. And they run in. They chase after the Glasses and Hunk. Chase after the mommy back to the tomb where they're going to do a ceremony. But Glasses is like, guess what, folks? You brought an ancient dagger to a dynamite fight.
Oh yeah,
that's right. She says, you let my sister go or I'm blowing this whole place. And I love at this point a super powerful mummy woman with lightning abilities is like, whoa, she's got a stick of dynamite. Everybody cool it. Everybody also, just watch out.
Pretty impressive that she somehow knows what that is.
Look out, man. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I know of this dynamite.
She has fire stick.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they and she goes, all right, well, you give me your sister and I'll give you me. And then I love that they're just like, we know for a fact you're not a virgin.
Yeah.
And then I don't fully understand how, oh, God, for out of nowhere, this is twice now that the hunk has caught a weapon in midair. Because he just catches this axe that's thrown at him and kills the French professor guy.
Yep. That takes him out.
Yeah. But then, of course, in that melee, stupidly, Glasses has dropped the dynamite she was threatening with. And then this just leads to more lame fighting.
Yep.
Boxleitner in the corner are driving around.
Yep.
The corner
now,
guy...
at what point does Hunk get sacrificed himself? He dies.
No, he doesn't die.
But doesn't he die?
Oh, yes, that's right. He dies and then they bring him back. Yes. Let's see. Glasses and Hunk. They fight the minions. Look at my things there.
And Hunk, and then
because the coroner guy gets grabbed by mummy minions out of the car. He gets pulled out of Boxleitner's car.
Yes.
At a certain point the minions have to start. Oh, they end up in this melee. They grab Hunk. They sacrifice him, and then literally his blood is pouring like a fountain into the mouths of the mummies who are all putting it under like it's a water fountain. They need the virgin blood for reasons I don't fully understand.
It is not for people like you to understand.
And then Boxleitner shows up and starts shooting these mummy things, but then they just kill him, which I did think the totally unceremonious death of Bruce Boxleitner in this movie.
And he probably was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Once again, I have to get to that convention center. It's the kind of scares you expect.
Cards ready for you, Mr. Boxleitner.
It's the kind of scares you expect from a studio who made Paranormal Entity.
God. It's almost admirable. Really almost.
It's damn close to admirable.
That they just go full bore. They don't care.
Nope. No.
No one's going to take us seriously. And they're like going, and?
Yeah.
You literally don't give a shit.
Tell me where I'm wrong. Because once again, we are counting on people misunderstanding how our red box works, or just not reading and just going,
unbelievable.
I don't know, honey. You said I'm supposed to rent I Am Legend. What is it? I Am Omega. Oh no, that is absolutely one of their movies. I Am Omega.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's because that's the same thing.
It is.
I still have nightmares about Invasion of the Pod People that they made. Still just absolutely horrified.
Oh, God.
Who could forget Street Racer?
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so whatever. Boxleitner's dead. And you can literally see him get up off the ground though and go, thank God this is over.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a wrap on Mr. Boxleitner.
And so, they... The mummy now is choking Glasses to death. It seems like all is lost. And then, wouldn't you know, whatever God gives her powers, once again, is she a god? Does she get powers from a god? Unclear. But he shows up.
He believed she was the daughter of a god. So I think that maybe this is...
Daughter, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, is this thing
on?
I'm
going to give you some of my juice.
He's like, is this thing on? Hello, everybody. Hello, Southern California.
We do get... like a god guest appearance here.
Yeah. God's doing a cameo.
It's a god, some Egyptian god, and they probably say which one, but I don't remember.
I'm one of them.
You're looking for a god. I'm one of them.
This business card just says a god.
God.
I'm one of them, man.
God with 2 G's. Make sure you get that right.
That's right. Come on. I've had this problem before. No, but he shows up at the worst. He just shows up so she can be distracting, so that can distract her from choking Glasses, so Glasses can now stab her, and she turns to dust.
Yep.
And so do all of her mummy soldiers.
Oh, no. It's almost as if the Legion of the Dead is now dead.
Yeah. And then literally the last note I wrote is, she tries prayer to bring Hunk back.
Yes.
Comma, it works! Exclamation point. And that's all you need to know.
It really is that pat.
Yeah. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we're all happy because love can bloom again.
Man, I was really worried about this guy. I just gotta say,
too.
you know.
I was pulling for these kids.
These kids, man, the love between them. Oh,
yeah, Hunk and Glasses.
This was
a love story.
Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, Legion of the Dead. Man, I just gotta say, you know, it always goes like that.
Jesus.
Yep,
Hunk
folks.
and Glasses.
Yep. Well, that's that movie. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all safe now, and thanks to academia.
Yeah,
and that's
right, man. Hey, stay in school, kids. That's the message of this movie.
Stay in school. And this was not a movie. You know, here's the good thing.
Yeah.
At this point, we always go, "Would you recommend it?" or whatever.
Yeah.
People watch it. The nice thing is that they won't have to make that choice because the movie doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Because today was garbage day, and I put the movie out on the curb.
That's right.
It's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
No
one's ever going to have to deal with it.
Don't worry, folks. We took care of it.
We took care of it,
and we won't have to talk about Asylum for a long, long time.
Meanwhile, next week. Nope.
Meanwhile, next week is not an Asylum movie, but I will say there's an Asylum movie quite a ways down the road for us that we will have to talk about.
Do we have to?
It's unavoidable, I will say, but it's
got Dracula in the title.
You bet it does. You don't think they put out Dracula, the original living vampire?
I didn't know, but now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yep. Yeah, that came out last year when a different living vampire was on the screen. So,
oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Don't worry though, that just has Michael Ironside.
Oh. But it'll be ancient Michael Ironside.
Yeah.
Basically between takes asking for his oxygen tank and a pudding cup. So
is that what it is? I have to confirm this. Yes, indeed. Dr. Seward. Okay, and they must be going they must be going more with the Universal horror thing then.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out once again many episodes from now, because I believe that's the only other Asylum movie that I feel we have to talk about.
Okay.
Next
so
week,
what is next week?
We return to once more the mysterious land of Canada, because man, Canada makes a lot of monster movies.
Well, they also get a government grant.
I think that helps a lot. Next week we are talking about, oh man, this is an exciting title, Bloodsuckers.
Ooh.
I didn't know this until I just looked at it right now, Michael Ironside.
Holy crap.
Michael Ironside is in Bloodsuckers, a movie that describes itself. It's literally in its own IMDb listing as Buffy meets Star Trek in a Mad Max world.
What?
Yeah. So this is futuristic, post-apocalyptic space vampires.
Oh, man.
But I will say it has a $1.7 million budget, so that's way bigger than this one. Will
we get maybe another good movie before the end of this year, like for Christmas? Maybe. Is there a good movie coming up at some point?
Is there anything good coming up? It's going to be a while.
Oh, good Lord.
We're waiting.
Okay.
We're all waiting. Hey, man, we do have the PBS Dracula adaptation coming up in a couple weeks.
Okay.
That's going to be a saving grace.
Which I haven't seen.
I haven't either, but it's a masterpiece theater. There's good actors in it at the very least. But, but before that, we have to watch this, and then I'll just give a little hint for 2 weeks out. Mr. Uwe Boll rears his ugly head on this show.
Oh, don't say ugly head, because he'll challenge you to a boxing match.
I'll let him having a box. It would just cut to me going, how'd I end up here?
You call my head ugly. Now we must fight.
Oh, damn it. That's right.
That is not me. I've never heard the man speak.
That's about right. I think that's about right, though.
He's got an accent of some
But next week, the very exciting, futuristic Bloodsuckers.
All right.
Yeah. Get excited.
I'm working on it.
It can't be worse than this, can it?
I'm not excited, but I will say my guess is it will be better because this is Drek.
Yes, yeah. I think once again it can only be. All right, so that's next week on the show, but that's going to do it for this week's episode of Campbell and Jones Meet the Monsters. Can't believe we actually managed to drag this out for an hour and a half.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm John Campbell.
I'm Brendan Jones.
And remember, there are such things as monsters.
What would the Asylum name of our podcast be?
Ooh.
It'd be like Cantrell and Honez are introduced to spooky beings.
There you go.